Hey, Elgato was like, I'm gonna work today. So how is everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all having a good time. Oh, Woot, if you're here. Actually, who is here? We should say hi to everybody. We got Kakiana coming in here today. We got Woot, TFP, Speed, Ice Climber Kirby. Anybody else? Welcome on in. Hopefully you are having a wonderful night. What have you been thinking about all day? Going to Walmart to buy athletic shoes and a backpack purse. And alas, you didn't do it. You went to Sam's Club instead. I have updated the subscriber or the subboard thing to include the Mario Kart tracks that you suggested. So that is now official. All the stuff. Okay, so we have finished this place, I'm pretty sure. Makes me upset that I'm missing one of those collectible treasures at the ninja attraction, but I think I know how to get it. Are those going to be out by that point? The new tracks? I'm curious if they are. The most pirate-themed track, a bathroom. Two of those are not toads. We did it. We saved the day. We missed all this yesterday. Unless community nights the 10th or earlier. Well, it's not in 4 days, that's for sure. Oh, he's gonna remember. He's remembering. Yeah! We're only just a couple days late. Have I played any Final Fantasy 14 or missed? Doesn't the 14 version of Sid remind you of Atris? I've never played either of those games. I own Myst. I've just never booted up Myst. And if I did play any 14, it was like for like 20 minutes, and I don't remember anything of it. Aren't supposed to get wet. Is he actually going to be by our side the rest of the game? Oh, so he is. Okay. Man, they just force you into chapter 3, don't they? Like, I was going to go run and grab some stuff. I was actually gonna go spend cash, but the game was like, nah. 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 Atris is the old guy in the green book? What's the green book? I don't remember. What was life like before we met? Yes, we get to learn about the story of Babam here. Miss spoilers. Got it. Look at all these holes. This is just terrible. Oh, no, we're going into desert land. Oh. Okay. Well, it looks like we're all full of confetti, so we should be okay to fill all this stuff up. There's a crazy guy in a red book, a calm guy in a blue book. May have those colors flipped, and an old guy in a green book. Huh. I'm going to take part in this resting bench here. For every mountain fold, there is a valley fold. I can understand that. I can get behind that. You enjoy your BRB TFP. All right, who can create the longest sentence of just like single letter things? Like I just said BRB TFP, which stands for 6 words condensed down into 6 letters. But I'm seeing if anybody can do one better than that. IDKYTFP BRB. Can I not get up there? Guess not. I had an LOL. IDKYTFP BRB LOL. IDKYTFP BRB LOL ROFL. Oh no. Oh, that's it? Okay. All right. Go team. Uh-oh. WYMIDKYTFB IIRC GTG. Was that a Geico ad? I thought that was a Progressive ad, but I could be wrong. You're probably right. IDK my BFF Jill. Ah, but it's, yeah, there's like little things in there. See, the goal is to see how many just single letters, like one word per letter kind of thing. One letter per word. It ends now? Uh-oh. That's no good. The explosive device just walked away. Oh, no. Set sail? Okay. Well, this is interesting. Me and my ba-bomb. Me and my ba-bomb. Me and my ba-bomb. Yes, to Shogun Studios. That looks awful. Speaking of Progressive, you saw another one of their ads, and this time it's a crossover with the movie, or the Barbie movie. Has anybody seen that yet? Is that any good? Marley and Me, but with Bobby and Me. The pipe's not here, is it? I don't remember, actually. It is here. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Is it not out? I thought it was out. I thought it's been out. Well, I guess I don't know movies. It releases the same time as Oppenheimer, which is a very I don't know anything about that. It's like when Animal Crossing New Horizon and Doom released the same day for a lot of people. So these are all the enemies of the blue streamer. Interesting. Mr. DiCaprio is on a well, you know. It is, yeah. I've been enjoying Community Nights, or the movies of Community Nights. Hi, Dolly. Welcome on in. How's it going? Wait, hold on a second. Win 200 battles, get 300,000 coins, hit every exclamation point or question mark block, catch the legendary cheap and legendary blooper, question mark. Get 100 points in expert mode at the Shuriken Dojo. Oh, okay. We can probably do that. Collect every coin on Eddy River. Clear 16 battles and speed rings at the battle lab. Clear every level of the Ringer. Complete the art gallery collection. Rescue all Origami toads. Get every collectible treasure. Complete the Origami character gallery. Complete the sound gallery collection. Huh. Things to do. Things to do. 100 points in the Shuriken game, though. That's going to be tough. All right, Ice Climber Kirby. Go have fun. Thanks for dropping by. I am probably going to see Oppenheimer with my dad, considering A, the closest theater is in the city where the research was done for the atomic bomb, and B, my dad is from said city. Oh, okay. Enjoy it, TFP. I like how it's like art gallery and that clearly says Toad on the sign. Oh, is it a Pikmin event? Yeah, I feel like I gotta 100% my museum. It's kind of killing me. But playing Tetris is a lot of work. Ooh, there's a lot more stuff to buy here. Yes, Dolly. This museum isn't. I feel like I could do so much more being the Pikmin guy if I were to go down that route. Just get first. So what you guys are saying is that I should make a new sub goal that says if I get X amount of subs, I'll get first. Well, I'll make a day out of playing Tetris 99 to get first. $35 subs and I'll spend a whole stream playing Pikmin. Or not Pikmin, Tetris 99. You were looking up golf with your friends? You gonna get it so you can play it with us, Dolly? I don't think it requires that much, honestly, on a computer. Yeah, it's on Steam. You can only have a max of 3? Oh, I'm out of room. Okay. Oh, a membership card. Gives you a 20% discount on weapons and items in shops. We're all good to go. But Dolly, it's on sale right now. What is this place? I just stole this toad's life savings. You were early to a Tetris event? Oh, that was the last hole? We're missing some treasures. The blocks, I mean. The treasures are probably going to take a while to get. I got all the toads, though, here? Huh. Now I'm curious to see if I can just find it. Can we get over there? Did I miss the Splatfest, by the way? I feel like that was last weekend. Probably missed it. There's too many games to keep up with. I still haven't even gotten your, opened up Animal Crossing to get the stuff you sent me, Dolly. Whew. How do I get down there? Dolly! But I like playing Fortnite. Don't tell me what to do. Besides, I got this museum to finish up now. It's just so much. Video games are hard. It does have Optimus Prime. How do I get over there? Oh, that's right. Okay. Dolly, that's a lot of work. But what if I want to play the game a little bit longer and do other fun stuff? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. No, Speed, no. Stop it. Stop it. You do things with the Steam Gems. Did you buy golf with your friends? Did you do it, Dolly? Oh, never mind then.
Thank you!
I would just use the Steam cards to get money. Uh-oh. Oh, man. There's going to be a bajillion things to look for out here.
Splish!
Yeah, Dolly, get Left 4 Dead 2. I'd be. You should get that just for the funnies and see if you can actually play it with us. Oh, we can't go swimming. Sad times. This is not the Daisy Cruiser. This is the Peach Cruiser. This is better. Well, you gotta get yourself a new keyboard. Besides, you only need WASD. Oh, the PT Cruiser. Now you're talking. You could use a controller. You 100% could use a controller on Left 4 Dead. Hi, Tom. How's it going? Your body is sore. What did you do? Did you hurt self? Uh-oh. Ow! Hang on. I'm being a goof with this. Okay. What's up, Lime Green? How's it going? Nice. What's your first kickboxing class? Ooh. I can imagine why you're all sore. Did you at least get something out of it? Why kickboxing? Also, I feel like it was a bad thing that he's throwing fire at my babob. Why not? What? I meant like, there's like a bunch of other, you know, fighting and martial arts stuff. So I was just curious. I didn't follow up with why kickboxing because it's bad. I didn't follow it up with, you know, anything that said that it was there was a downside. I was just curious. I mean, really though, all Tom wants to get out of this. This is here. The This is what Tom. This is what Tom got out of kickboxing today.
Kicking? Oh, I want to do some kicking.
That's what Tom got out of it today. Yeah, look, I mean, I know. I just me learning. No, that's not how kickboxing works. There's no barrels in kickboxing. At least, I don't think so anyways. I don't know. Tom, you're the expert now. Oh, there's a sad little toad over here. It's a purple toad. Oh, God. I think he's dead. That's fair. If it works better with the schedule. My favorite High School Musical Twitch stream, this one. What martial arts would you take up then? You did voice interest in boxing. I mean, yeah, I like the sport of boxing, even though I think like boxing is like there's something behind there. What's behind there? I don't know. I kind of have to like go out there and look to see what's like of interest to me. I think the biggest thing for like myself really isn't that I'm necessarily interested in like hold on. I gotta think about this for a second. How the heck do you do this in 2 moves? Okay, there we go. No, the biggest thing that like I need to do for myself more so is I need to do more weight training itself. Just so I can get myself more like able. Because like I feel like learning a martial art isn't gonna do much for me like without a little bit more strength and dexterity available to myself. Like I feel like I just won't get the most out of it. I'm gonna try to pronounce this. I'm probably gonna fail at it. Capoeira. Capoeira. I think I nailed it. I didn't nail it. Capoeira. That's how you pronounce that? Huh. An attempt was made. Yeah. Oh, TFP wasn't even right. Okay. Capoeira? That's kind of how I'm reading it. Fruity drinks and an ocean view. Peachy Keen Lounge. Era. Capoeira. I think it's safe to say we're all gonna take an L on that one, huh? Copy pasta. This is Bob help him take over YouTube. God no. Oh, man, what a throwback to the past. Uh-oh. Chupacabra. Every time I hear the word La Chupacabra, I can't help but just think about the Dexter's Lab episode where everybody just starts screaming after hearing that word. This is Bob Belcher. Help him stop Capoeira teacher. For any Cappy Chupa copy or especially Chugga con Cappy Chupa Capoeiras. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. This is like measles, flu, a horrendous disease. Which is funny how that's finally starting to just roll off my tongue like nothing. Chili con, Sugar con, Copy, Uba copy or era Scarne Roy. Stop. All of you just stop. Actually, ooh. Flashy hammer. Not to be mistaken with the shiny hammer. Blooper fight? Guess there's nothing out there. If Pokemon goes beyond shiny, I quit. Well, let's go up first. Oh. Oh, I feel bad walking over that guy. Okay. It's probably gonna kill my shiny boots, but that's okay. There's so many toads back there. Welcome back, Dolly. Welcome back. But I never left. WB. Wow, we're battling Dolly. And Dolly wins. Oh, I got the superstar. I win, right? We get to rename the world Mario Land. You got a friend request from Drago? Ivan Drago? You will lose. Guess we can't go that way. Oh. Would Rocky be okay? There's one scene in Rocky that, like, I'm usually fine with, like, gore and stuff, blood and gore. However, there's always been one scene that I feel like perturbs me out of anything else that I've ever seen. It's like the weirdest thing, but like it makes, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't personally care, because number one, I like Rocky, and number two, movie night's just been kind of like pretty open to anything. Oh, Blues Brothers, perfect. Yeah. Oh, they goofed. I've never seen the Sonic OVA, so I wouldn't know. There is the Street Fighter movie. Didn't Blood Rain get a movie? Tomb Raider got a movie, I think. Uncharted got a movie. That movie was okay. I didn't finish it, though. Assassin's Creed got a movie. Never watched it. House of the Dead movies. Far Cry movie. The Alone in the Dark movie. The hit arcade or the hit Atari 2600 game E.T. got a movie. Ha 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 ha. Aren't those movies by Uwe Boll? Oh, whiff. We should watch Pixels. Well, if Woot says so. I've never seen it, so I can't judge it. I wish I had more time for you guys, honestly, because like I'd be more down to be like, let's do movie like once a week kind of thing. But alas, I do not. I don't know. I also go through this like terrible thing of like, is it more fun to only do it once a month, or is it like, should it really be a weekly thing kind of thing? Twitch father doesn't have. I know. So what you're saying is bi-weekly. Why is this so difficult? Hello? Ooh. Thanks, Toads. Oh, really? That last one there? Oh, I forgot to equip Shiny Hammer. Shoot. Yeah, but then I feel bad when, like, nobody's around. I want people to be around for stuff. That's why I like scheduling things out a lot better. This is going to be a rough enemy turn. I mean, should I be watching the Digimon movie? I've never seen an episode of Digimon in my life. Technically, it starts as a prequel. Okay. Oh, you didn't hear Woot. Oh, I'm sorry you had to hear this from me. Speed was fired. He was fired. Nothing more, nothing less. Insert the starting lever, turn it like there's no tomorrow. I think it started. Oh, I didn't know there was a story about parents divorcing over a Digimon movie. Nah, it'd be more like Beyblade, the Beyblade movie. Digimon movie has Smash Mouth, but so does Shrek. How the heck did I miss this hole over here? Oh boy, it's looking like a blooper fight. You're now less money than what was a couple minutes ago? What did you go buy? What are you buying? No, it's true, I did. Ah, classic school. Get that education speed. You're right, I can't. It's true. Can I not get back? Never mind. Can I, like, get through this way? Oh, you can. Okay. I must have broken that, or the shock must have broken that. End of the elevator! So I was going to add the reloading today, and then I realized that I have to install Left 4 Dead in order to grab the sound command. Or the clip. So, Dolly, did you buy Left 4 Dead? It's not in Left 4 Dead 2, funny enough, because I don't know why it's not in Left 4 Dead 2. Or just, it's not in the Left 4 Dead 2 sound files, that's just what I should say. I don't know why. It's just not. I could, But it's easier if it's already done, and like it's more like nice sounding if it's already done. I spent the last I always like organizing video game stuff. Like when it gets to that time, it puts my brain at ease with a lot of things. And so I organized last night my other video game collection. And now it's really nice. Because every time I open those files, I mean those video games, it was always a mess. But now it's not anymore. No, not my Steam library. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Yes, the GameStop online member. Oh my god. Whew. I need to work out some more. I really wish I could like afford a trainer to work out. I'd be totally down for that. Kickbox with Tom? No, Tom's first of all, Tom is like taller than me, and if he's like actively like kickboxing and ready to get that workout, he can come beat me up. I forgot I had Ring Fit. No, I don't have Ring Fit. Never mind. What am I talking about? I thought it. I don't know why. I almost bought it. Then I didn't. You know what I do have though? Is Wii Fit. Isn't Tom like 6 foot something? Like 1 or 2? Oh no, we have to go that way. Tom, how tall are you? And also provide your social security and your driver's license information, your name, date of birth certificate, a copy of that, insurances. Appreciate credit card numbers too. What the hair, 7'10". Yeah, see? I'm like 5'8" on a good day. It's like a Mario Party game. If you want to put Wii Fit for sub night, sure. I think what I would end up trying to do is put it like after a break. Ow. It's a night where I try different games with different controllers. So like, we'll probably bring back the DDR pad, steering wheel. I'd like to get the Guitar Hero controller working, but the only problem is that it's a wireless controller, and I don't know if I can get it to pass through. So we're going to see on that one. Did I beat it up? Oh, look at all this confetti. Big M. I've done plenty of yoga. I used to be really active and I used to do a lot of yoga actually. Like talking like 20 to 30 minutes of yoga a day I used to do. And I stopped because I think like part of it is that like my environment kind of sucks for it. It's really hard. Like, I don't know. I don't want to do it outside where people can look at me. It's a very personal thing to me, kind of. And I don't know. It's like everything. Like time is a hard thing to balance out. I have such a struggle of like setting a schedule to go to sleep and wake up at, and like it's not even so much that like, you know, if I adhere to it, you know, or I tell myself strictly I'm gonna go to bed at 2, it's never gonna happen, just because my brain won't want me to. Like I don't know. It's always a struggle. Like I'd be fine if my brain was like, if my brain could actually sleep 8 hours when it like actually went to bed, I'd be okay. But it doesn't do that. What did we just get? I doubt these stairs are going to be fixed. Nah. So dumb. They took the stairs because I'm grounded. What am I waiting for? Is there a gap in the fence? Well, look at that. Speed with the big brain.
Correct!
I went to college. Everything needs one. That means there's like one more room around here that needs to be fixed. Oh, that's from edit. Okay, now I get it now. That's disturbing. I feel like we could do with some Ed quotes. Like Ed yelling, "That's my horse," or something like that. Whenever Yoshi shows up. Dolly wins again. Life has many doors, Ed boy. Can't wait to find out that you're Plank. Oh, are we doing a Buzz quiz feed? Or yeah, Buzz quiz feed. BuzzFeed quiz. I think I did one on which Ed person but I don't remember. Okay. I want to wait. Let's finish up the ship here, and then I'll take it. So that way we have like a good stopping point to look at it. Wow, Speed, are there actually so many swears on it? Gosh darn it, you're fired. And if Dolly's lying, then she's fired. Yeah, all I can picture is that Dolly literally just dropped the cup of tea. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for the last treasure, one more hole probably, and one more toad. Which probably tells me that they're all located in one specific area. As soon as I finish the ship, I'll look over the quiz. I'm thinking it's behind that door, honestly. Oh, there's an area over here. Oot is a Naz. What's the problem? I did good. I have no idea what the joke is. You'll have to explain it to me. I don't get it. Oh. TFP terrible. TFP terrible. Stop. Oh, this isn't... Is there like a whole summer in this goop? Both have to do casuals or hidden. That's true. Don't mind me. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, so we can't get the last one. Darn. All right. Not right now, anyways. It's true. It is a good thing I looked it up. We're a retro gesso. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, let me take off the record right there. I need a good record scratch. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on, we got battle. Hold on. TFP, I feel like you have no jurisdiction naming people nerds. It's okay, it's the only song I know from RuneScape. Well, of course they are, Chris. They're in the waves, after all. Aha! 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 Got him. Also, hi, Chris. How's it going? Gotta record as much Tears of the Kingdom as possible before my home alone status is stripped away from me tomorrow. Okay, good luck with that. It's gonna be a 200-hour game at this rate. I'll beat it in 20. Bat and Kaitos 100%. No, it's okay. I gotta play that at some point. I gotta play both of those at some point. Ugh, goof. Um. Nah, I don't like that one. Nah. There we go. You got double D as well. I wish I had a map of this place. Okay, that's enough sailing. All right, should I do the quiz then? All right, we'll do a quick quiz here. Question 1 asks, when you have a crush, you blank. Admire them from afar. Buy them gifts. Embarrass myself completely. Act perfect around them. Become their bestie. Introduce them to your family. Let them approach you. Play it cool. Trap them. Huh. Hmm. I don't know. Guys, what do I do, guys? You tell me. I'm gonna go buy some more stuff while we're thinking on that question. Who says I'd play it cool? Oh, we're trying to figure out question 1. All right, I'm gonna go with play it cool. Dolly says I'd admire from afar. I'd probably play it cool. There's nothing to be okay, honestly speaking, as far as admire from afar, there's nothing to be gained from admiring from afar. Like, I gotta know the person, otherwise, like, what's the point? What's the point? You'd love to be stranded on an island with a survival guide, my bestie, my sis/bro, my pet, my crush, a chicken, my cell phone, a swimsuit, my bodyguard. Probably a survival guide. The rest of these I would just get bad at. The cell phone would die. It probably wouldn't even work. I mean, I can live without a swimsuit. And bodyguard for what? In school, you'd major in chemistry, business, creative writing, politics, art, psychology, international relations, engineering. School, yeah, right. I guess art would have to be the logical one. It's not what I did, but that's okay. Which chess piece are you most like? The bishop, rook, queen, dark knight, pawn, dark king, king, knight. You're actually a red checker. I don't know. Which chess piece am I, guys? Chris, we were talking the other day. I've never seen Goof Troop. I've only played the game. The King. Don't ask you guys. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's either king or knight, I guess. I don't know. Not a bishop, that's for sure. Not a rook. I don't even know what a rook would be. Not a pawn, that's for sure. I'm gonna go with king. My favorite color is black. Your zodiac is Aries. The music you prefer to listen to is there's no jazz in this option. I guess I'll go with classical. When there's drama, you're usually I kind of meditate when there's drama, unless I'm like the soul's like thing. You're mostly afraid of failure, debt, ghosts, rejection, being alone, bad hair, losing a friend, bad weather, tripping in public. Failure and rejection are pretty high up there, I'd honestly say. Being alone's also pretty high up there. Between those three, it's definitely those three. I don't know which one bothers me more, though. Probably fail. I don't know. There's a lot to be gained with failure, though. It depends. It's like certain failure bothers me, but not all failure. Definitely been rejected enough to understand the annoyance of that. I'm gonna go with being alone, honestly. You'd love to be best friends with Dexter, Mr. Krabs, Billy, Princess from the Powerpuff Girls, Butters, Marceline, Blue, Rigby from something, and the Gross Sisters from something. None of them? I'm gonna go with Butters. Okay. Yeah, but Mr. Krabs doesn't do anything with his money. I don't like this answer. I got Jimmy. Sensitive yet sly. You know exactly what to do and say to get what you want. You enjoy art, tea parties, and being coddled. On the outside, you seem weak and emotional, but there may be an evil mastermind lurking beneath. I don't know how I feel about Jimmy. He's like my least liked character. Between Jimmy and Johnny, I feel like that's my least liked character. Problem is I don't know Marceline enough, so I can't. So I didn't think it was right to pick her. You got double D. Everybody's getting double D. Just because somebody plays guitar doesn't mean that they're like the perfect fit to hang out with, you know? Actually, I don't need to go this way. Shoot. Who was I hoping for? Double D wouldn't be terrible. I mean, honestly, I feel like if there's anyone that doesn't lose ever, it's Plank. I feel like Plank always wins. I don't think Plank ever lost in the show. You started learning all the elements. What's element number 111? Without looking it up. Well, what's the initial? Oh man, he's gonna blow himself up and go bye-bye. $111 is not what I thought it was gonna be. Is number 5 nitrogen? Mario, stop him! Number 5's not nitrogen? Darn it. Well, so much for party member. Roentgenium? Isn't that the stuff that in like something to do with like nuclear detection or something, or like nuclear understanding, fission or whatever? Roentgen is a measure of radioactivity. Okay. Bye. You know what the problem is, Chris, is that I've been playing Final Fantasy IV, and I feel like everybody is just dying in that game, so, you know. Five is boron. How boroning? Ha. The Fifth Element is that Bruce Willis movie. Nah, I like my joke better, Woot. I got the huge rock to remind us of Babam's death. Boron rhymes with orange? No. Three years ago? Jeez. Come on, let's go. It's adventure time. Not crying time. Do we just have to sit here and keep listening? Oh. Oh, I mean, okay. No, I didn't want to sit back on the bench. Emotionally charged monologue. About how sad you are that Bobby is now no longer with. Wait. So wait, I have to make up something. Make up something sad. Is that how I'm understanding it? All the Monty moles are gone. Okay. Babam, also known as Bobby was a party member from 2 games of not having party members, which was a very exciting moment in Paper Mario World. He shall never be forgotten. He was a very lazy bomb, but you know he still cared, and we were glad to get him back his memory. And it just won't be the same. It just won't be the same, you know? I'm just also I really like bomb party members like Bobber and Bobette, so like to just lose him like we did, it just won't be the same. Dolly over there making puns. Is this acceptable? That's right, I probably won't get an Oscar. Ooh, money. Nice. Well, guess we're on our own, huh? Uh-oh. The Grimace Shake Beam. Isn't Grimace having a rough enough time as it is right now? I guess I can't leave without Olivia. It's the fastest way up there. It's the ghost of Ba-Bomb! Why doesn't he just, like, go over there and say goodbye? Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Where are you? How old are you? Do you want us to leave? Write in the book.
Correct!
Obviously, the hook. Guess we're gonna be using that a lot, huh? Guess actually we don't need to go. I can hydrate. I can do that. Pour one out for Bobby. Ooh. Ooh. What would Bobby do? Is this still the same area? Okay, cool. Toad's Automo Boots. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Feast your eyes on the boot car Type B racer. It eats up desert terrain like a tourist at a buffet. And when you hit that turbo button, hooey, better hold on to your mustache, cowboy. Not a lease. Kind of sounds like a Gran Turismo song. Would you believe it if that was actually very loud? Kinda, yeah. It's a whistle after all. Crazy taxi. Oh. Nice Pinto. Ooh. Would this car have a boot, not a trunk? Get out of here, Dolly. I think I gotta use the hammer. Okay. I don't know why I wanted me to use the hammer so badly, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, flashy boots. Look, guys, we got everything in the cave. We did it. There's many things to get out here, isn't there? No, you gotta go. You can't enjoy the purple. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, the sun's usually angry. Black hole sun. Won't you come? A big band cadence to it? No, Dolly, stay. Look, there's dry bones here. Don't you want to see you stay for the dry bones? Can you have a raise? But nobody at Hexagon gets a raise. Yeah, I'll double your salary of 0. We're not ready to go there yet. Huge, lanky guy. Oh no, I'm out. That's not good. I mean, stream's probably going to only be going for about 10 more minutes anyways, so... Yeah! No, I didn't want to get in. Purple slash... or yellow slash... Purple and yellow slash gold goes great together. The royal colors. I'm not a big fan of purple yellow, but I do like yellow. Wow. It's killing me not having confetti. The days when I could have a confetti cannon. I did it. "11 benevolent elephants. Lesser weather, never weathered, weather better." Hmm. Do we want happy and sappy or go with the flow? Let's go with happy and sappy. Feeling kind of sappy now. Sappy. It's like a hat. I'm super happy now. Feeling big and burly. Ben you. All right, let's go with the flow. Oh, day by day. Oh, row by row. One thing this all the schooler knows. This is Hexing on stage. Life is good if you go with the flow. Okay. Yeah, E minor. We should save before we mess with this. It reads arg the slash ha ha ha. Aha. Okay, we gotta go load up our confetti. I'm hoping there's like a tree outside here. There's not. There's flowers, but can't make it rain. Well, you got some time to pick up the pace, Lime Green. Because we won't be back at this until probably Monday. I'm just stealing it from you, Speed. Let's go find another tree. Ooh, that's nice. You can't take what did Carl get now. It's mine. You have a jingle too? Yeah, only I can get games. Everybody else is banned. No games for you guys. You guys want a sneak peek at Speed's jingle? It's really good. Speed made a jingle and sent this to me earlier today. I don't think they want to hear your jingle, Speed. What a waste. Well, we're done with half of the holes. Oh, we're fighting dry bones. All right, let me just kind of like peruse the desert for a little bit longer, and then I'll show you it. I'll play it for you. They're okay. They're just okay. Oh. Were dry bones in any of the Luigi's Mansion games? Can't remember. We're missing like 2 holes somewhere around here. Can I see the map? It might be in the tower there somewhere. I think we're gonna wrap up here in just a second. Just gonna take one more look around here. They are probably in other locations. Okay. All right. Well, everybody, that will do it for Paper Mario tonight. Let's take a listen to this. Okay, here we go. This is the